Lee, you're frozen.
You're on mute
and
as
you're
well.
muted.
Hello, am I
Shall
back?
I go? Yeah, you're back. Hey.
Welcome back to Canon Chatter TV, where it's all professional and everything works perfectly. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, you're all good.
Yeah, fantastic. So we are back after a very, very brief break, and I'm still joined by Matt, but on the other side of the screen, I've got my good friend Posh Bertie around. How you doing, mate?
Hello, I'm doing great. I'm very excited to make my Canon Chatter debut. And let's hope
Happy to have you.
this mood gets even more great with a win today, because we need
what we
it.
want,
It's an
mate.
important game.
Unfortunately, I think someone's popped up the score for the game against Tottenham and them lot and Leicester. They've just won 3-1.
Yes.
So that's not good news. They're now top of us, so we need to get 3 points on the board.
Absolutely, we do. Come on, you Gunners, says Benjamin there. So welcome in. I have had the chance just to quickly look at the Arsenal team sheet, and all of a sudden it's disappeared again. Here we go. Give me a second. It'll be there. I just got to press that button, and I've got to press that button there. Share screen, and hopefully you can just see it. There we are. Add to stream. Hopefully, pop over there. There we go. See, seamless. Talk us through the team, gentlemen, because I can't really see it. I don't see Ben White in there.
Ben White? No.
It's not all white on the night.
Brilliant.
So Smith Rowe's not playing. So that means Smith Rowe's been swapped for Martinelli. You got Salah again on the bench, which is quite interesting. Another of the youngsters, which looks like Kirk and Swanson.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a surprise. So I suppose it's another defender in, I would guess, covering the fact that Rob is playing at centre half. And Odegaard will be captain again, I would imagine. We've literally just come off the other stream, boys and girls, if you're just joining us. So literally about zero prep time has been going into this. But how are we feeling in terms of getting a result here?
Well, I think the fact that Ben White doesn't seem to be in the team is a bit concerning. And obviously, I was going to say Smith Rowe on the bench, maybe he should have started, but he's a good super sub, I reckon. Tomiyasu, I'm very pleased to see him back. He's a big factor in our team, as I was saying off camera. I hope he can, him and some of the other players can perform very well. It's going to be a tough game, but we need those 3 points, especially considering the Tottenham result.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. And let's bear in mind as well, I see Noble is captain in West Ham here. So does that suggest we've got...
do you want me to bring up the... I can share my screen and then I can do...
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Ham.
I think they've got 6 changes. I don't think Antonio's playing. I don't think Rice is playing either.
Right.
That's a good sign.
I saw Fabianski though.
Share screen.
But...
It's seamless, guys.
That one. So there we go. So you've got Fabianski in goal, Kufal, Zuma, Cresswell, Fredericks, Rice, Noble, Fornells, Lanzini, Benrahma, and Bowen. And on the substitute bench, you have Areola.
I'm just sticking that on full screen.
Masaraku, Elise, Diop, Krail, Suchek, Vlasic, Yarmolenko, and Antonio on the bench. So they have gone. They have gone almost full strength for this game.
You could argue that some of these players might be a bit tired from the Europa League game, but I don't know. It's a good team, and it's going to be a very tough game.
Do you want me to stop sharing, Lee, or do you want to?
I'll take it away. That's not a problem. Thank you very much for that. Hi again. Psychic Stew is in the building again.
Hey.
Let me take that away. Seems, I don't know if I brought this one up already. Seems like Groundhog Day. Just seeing you two. What are you predicting? I think a 3-0 away win for the Arsenal. I'm feeling very confident about this, especially that. I know you do, mate. I know you do. The fact that I know Zuma's back in their defence. I can just say the fact that they've had injuries. They've just had the big game in the Europa. I'm certainly feeling that. Oh, is Declan actually playing? Did I see Declan playing?
Yeah, Declan Rice is playing. Yeah.
Oh,
still
right.
Going
Okay,
for 3-0.
Yes,
this is the.
I'm not going to backtrack. Definitely not. Just on my screen, I've got Arteta's face just come up, so I don't know if we're synced or not. But
no, I've got Mark Noble on my screen.
So here we go. There's Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel, and Tavares continuing at left back. I hope he has a more consistent and less sort of drama-filled game than the other day. El Nini and Xhaka in the pivot.
You can never tell with West Ham. It's hard to think. I think the first 20 minutes you can tell whether or not you're going to win the game.
Game's just kicked off on my end.
Fantastic. You're ahead of us. That's wonderful. Okay. So it's play-by-play from Bertie, and it's colour commentators from myself, Matt.
I've got them taking the knee, and oh god, no, not Mike Dean involved in this game.
Yes, he.
Can I say more? Mike Dean wins the game.
Going to be referee, and yeah.
There we go. We got a corner.
I haven't even got a kickoff yet.
Oh wow! That's the first time I've been in front of you.
Oh no!
With Mike Dean refereeing, what minute do you think Xhaka's going to get sent off today? Then
this is an ongoing joke on this channel, Bertie.
I didn't know that. I've just been.
Psychic Stew's in the chat.
Here we go. So it looks like Saka's taken in the area, cleared. Odegaard back to El Nene.
Stu's kidding, apparently.
When he says.
So 1 minute 40 seconds.
I'm ahead of you by about 20 seconds, so everyone's not doing their best at the moment, I'm sure. Bowen isn't. Oh, yeah, free kick. And Bowen is rolling over. As much as I like Bowen, I don't think that was a really that hard of a free kick. He just sort of shoved him over. He's pushed him over.
Okay.
He's pushed him over. He hasn't stamped on him. There you go.
So apparently Mike Dean always worries Tom. They're all very much of a muchness for me.
Yeah, Mike Dean lives around by me, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. I don't know where he lives though, so I can't ask him to politely.
You could have got him as a guest on here. You could.
I
don't know where he lives, so I can't politely knock on his door and say, "Are you going to give Arsenal a penalty this weekend or something?"
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Can you give it?
So I'm just getting a challenge on Bowen now.
I'm on 222 at the moment. What? You've only just had the Baron. What are you on?
I'm on 140.
2 minutes 48, 49, 50.
250. Clear minute.
Right. Okay. So there's roughly about 20 seconds between me and Bertie, and then 20 seconds, and then about 40 seconds between.
I'm on VAR duty, guys. So again, thank you for all being there and watching 2 streams back to back. This is an epic marathon on Cannon Chatter today. Never been done.
You're putting in the hard work.
Putting in the hard work, mate. That's just what we're all about, mate. Business end of the season. So Stu's watch. Yeah, all right. Here you go. Look, the grief I'm getting here. I'm on dial-up. Yeah. I'm old enough to know what dial-up is as well. So here's the deal, right? I was going to set up in the other room with my Sky TV, but you can vouch for it because I thought putting in the DM. Now, if I unplug my PC, it will die. It doesn't. The battery doesn't like it. So if I take it into the other room, go into the other setup, then try and switch it on, I'll probably lose everything. You won't have my pretty face everywhere. So, I mean, goodness knows, everyone on the internet wants to listen to me for 4 hours talking, don't they? That's what everyone wants. You couldn't make the magic happen, Bertie, could you? Put on your socials.
Sorry?
Could you make the magic happen on your socials again, mate?
Well, and plug the
do the ting. I believe the kids say.
I'm not part of the cool kids, Lee. You should know that by now.
I wouldn't know a thing about being cool, mate.
Oh God.
Well, neither do I.
Yeah,
so
doesn't
you
come
and me
off.
both.
So today's game, Everton did win 1-0,
and
that was a Richarlison goal.
That was against Chelsea, so that means
that gives us a little bit of hope now, because that could potentially mean.
You're optimistic if you're thinking for third.
Well, 5-point gap in it, really, and if you've got an extra game as well.
I mean, anything can happen. You're absolutely right, but if we can get the fourth, I think that would be a heck of an achievement.
I just want to say congratulations to Everton as well, because there's a lot of following around here with Everton, and I do a lot with them, and it's good news. It's good news for them. Want them to stay up, but don't want them to get relegated. Although people complain and say that they want them to get relegated for it, but it's going to be
so much history as well, man. You know, if we go back before the days of Bertie was around in 1985, they were league champions. They've fallen an awful long way.
I know they beat Liverpool at Anfield to win the league. I know that was in the 80s.
Well, if you want a bit of a history lesson, originally they played at Anfield, but whoever owned it at the time, this was in the 1800s.
Even I wasn't around then.
And said that they were going to up the prices, so a local team took it up, and Everton said, "You know what? We'll just move over to where Goodison is now," and they've just built the stadium up from Goodison. So a little bit of a history lesson there, if you didn't know.
Interesting. But we are covering West Ham versus Arsenal here. Yeah. So very, very early stages. From where I am, the ball's just been kicked around the defensive half, but the boys are well ahead of me. So
actually,
this is slightly. Yeah, go on.
About West Ham. There doesn't seem to be much around the Bling ground as well, about whether or not that's there anymore, because it's all apartments. There seems to be no real plaque or anything to say, "Oh, West Ham used to play here from this year to this year." It's just nothing.
It's a real shame for me. It's a real shame for me, because I had the privilege of going up to Upton Park. I actually saw an Arsenal reserve game up there back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Now, what had happened was I was living near that way. I was living down the road from West Ham at Barking, and I just happened to be around, and I thought, thank you, Bertie. I've just seen it on the Promote Your Project and Cultaholic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I happened to be around, and it was reminded me very much of Highbury. Very old-fashioned ground. It was a really, really nice game. Very good day that was.
West Ham seem to be on the attack a lot more, which is worrying me here. Spoiler alert.
The thing is, as well, I think they've got to be quite cautious because in their final, they're only down by a goal. If they win that game 1-0, it goes to extra time. So,
no away goals now.
Yeah, I'll try not to go on about things like that, but
the first game for Tom was against Everton. Big Neville Southern in goal. 1-1.
I know him.
14. Big Neville, Wales
yeah,
legend.
Neville Southall's. He's huge up here.
Fantastic goalkeeper.
Just to add a little bit of history as well. So the people that I work with, they do Legends Nights just to raise some charity funds and things like that. And the next one they've got is Andy Gray.
Kickaboo, son. Oh, boom. We've worked together, but can you tell, Matt?
Son.
That is the first time we've been in sync on this channel.
Although the Andy Gray quote that stays with me forever is back when I played FIFA 09, and he would always say, "Well, that was a thunderous slide tackle, but I think he's injured himself in the process." Always say that.
You know what that reminds me of when if he was a goalkeeper, the goalkeeper. So if he was a bank, his savings would be terrible. That's what it was.
Okay.
But I think that was Ali McCoist.
Oh, Coisty. So Tom's that first game must have been 94-95 season. So I'm seeing the corner here. I don't know if I'm on until 9 minutes 30 and the corner's coming in, but Ramsdale's got rid of it.
1:10:41.
Just Rob Holding just got the ball at the moment, just passing it around to Gabriel. This is what frustrates me with the men's team is that there's no initiation to move quickly. They're just passing it around just to see something happen, and it doesn't help that you've now got 4 people going at the back and a long ball, and that's just gone to Flabberhansky.
Flabberhansky, yeah.
I'll always refer to him as that.
Oh, I have a story about Fabianski. I have. If we've got a minute, if we've got a break in play.
West Ham, I've got it. They're passing around the back, so
yeah.
So back when Fabianski was playing for us, it was the League Cup tie. I think
the League Cup.
Yeah. But this is a good story because I think we were playing a lot of our youngsters and we happened to win 2-0. I can't remember the opposition. I was trying to think of it, but one of the youth strikers scored the first goal, and I bet on us winning 2-0. And this kid, I can't remember the guy's name, so I'm sorry, I'm very old. I get very forgetful. But I bet on us winning 2-0. But Fabianski saved the penalty. And I had the bet, so I think I won about 30 quid because of that penalty save.
Oh. So Fabianski did something useful for Arsenal then?
He did. Do you know what? I always thought he was a pretty decent goalkeeper, in fairness.
Yeah.
I always felt so uncomfortable when he was in because when he'd try and come for cross, he'd go like that, like flappy hands. That's why I call him Flabberhansky.
Yeah. Game against Porto in 2010, I think it was.
Oh, I think I was at that game.
Picked the ball up outside the goal, gave away a free kick, and Falcao slotted it in. I remember that.
I didn't think Falcao's name will come up on this stream. There you go.
It was when he was playing for Porto, and
yeah, I remember.
Picked the ball, yeah,
I remember.
Flabberhansky always reminds me of Martinez when he was in goal. Like, it didn't fill me with confidence at all when he was in goal, because no matter what was going to happen, there was always going to be a goal that was going to go in. Do you remember the FA Cup final, semi-final against Wigan, where somehow it went all the way to penalty?
How could I
Yes,
I
forget?
was not confident he was going to save anything all game.
Oh, did we come through though? We came through.
Yeah, well,
I actually jumped through. I was celebrating in the Tesco canteen that day. I honestly remember this. Oh dear, that's just vividly come up in my head. So obviously, I think I may well have done a lap around the canteen that day. I have to be a little bit restrained here, you know what I mean?
Well done. He's given a free kick to Arsenal.
Yeah, it was a bit of a harsh challenge there on El Neni.
He stamped on Nketiah's foot.
He was clutching his leg, but he might be all right.
No, he stamped on his foot, and he's
You
holding
could
his
say
leg.
that was a thunderous slide tackle, but he's injured himself in the process.
He won't be taking a boo, son.
Oh, Mikel's taken a jumper off. It's all business now.
You know, it's always exciting if you're starting to strip off this early. Say it for your own fans, Mikel.
Apprentice here with Mikel Arteta versus Moyes.
Yeah.
On the attack. Oh, go on.
I'm just seeing the challenge on El Nini now. Goodness gracious, he's tapping out. Yeah, it's a wrestling reference for you there, buddy.
Oh, no.
As a shot blocked by Crosswell. Saka's still got the ball nutmeg there. Now he's on to Rice. Saka, Nketiah cleared. Back to El Nene. Mr. 34. Cross into Tavares. Tavares waits. Passes it back to 34. Cross. Passes to Odegaard and cleared by West Ham. But El Nene picks it back up.
Do you know what? We can call him Xhaka if you like. You know, Lottie's not here.
Is it he who shall not be named sometimes?
Yeah. As we mentioned in the group chat, the first thing that you said was this is a Xhaka free zone.
Yeah, that was the first thing I saw when I went in our group chat on Twitter, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Xhaka free zone. Perfect.
But hey, let's give the guy a bit of credit. I know he splits opinion, definitely. I was just going to say he splits opinion on this channel, but yeah, he's picked up the Player of the Month. He scored a fantastic goal last weekend. But I was having this discussion with my brother on the other side of the world this morning. Shout out to my brother Nick if he watches this on replay because it's about 3:00 in the morning over there. It's like there's definitely a player in there. That's the thing. He's got talent. We've seen that.
Exactly.
But then he doesn't learn from the old mistakes. You know.
You've got a corner, by the way.
Okie dokie.
No,
shall we do this all together? Arsenal.
With the shot, blocked. Now we get the corner. I don't think we've seen a shot on target all game, actually.
Come on.
No, not really, not yet. It's been a lot of possession for West Ham, though, from what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just very, very different to our previous game, isn't it, mate?
You know what? Zuma and Rice were down, just like bending their knees a little, and it reminded me of the Manchester United players trying to mark Nketiah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And West Ham break, closed down by Holding. We've got Martinelli, finds Tavares. Mark Noble pushes it out for a throw. I think he took Tavares with him, but Tavares doesn't mind. What are your thoughts on Tavares?
The size said it all there, Billy.
I absolutely hated him against Palace. But
yeah, we got the corner kick as well from Tavares.
He's not lit the world up, hasn't he?
Well, this is the thing, is that he's still a young player and he's still learning. And considering that this is his first season in the Premier League,
would you say the same applies with Lokonga?
Same as Lokonga. I don't like it when people abuse these players when it's not worth it. I was actually there when Abue got booed off the pitch against Wigan. I think that was Wigan as well.
I remember it very well.
And
the indignity of being replaced by Mikel Silvestre as well.
Yeah, and like that was meant to be. So ever since then, I've just sort of. I was young at the time, so it's sort of impressionable. But since then, I've always sort of taken a back seat. It's like their first season. If they're going to make mistakes, let them make the mistake in the first season.
Yeah. I quite like the kid, to be honest. You know, like you said, he's not. He's very young. He's not very experienced, but I think he's got talent there. He had great instincts on the goal against United for the one he scored. He's got his defensive flaws. I agree with that, but he will learn from mistakes like the handball.
Go on, Tom. He stopped West Ham are on the attack at the moment, but Tomiyasu was very good at marking the player there. Very pleased he's back in the team.
Great play from Holding there to stop the attack. Yeah, Tomiyasu's done really well there to stop Benrahma trying to go through on goal.
Stop Benrahma, so there wasn't any drama.
I don't think he's done that well since he's left Brentford as well. I don't know why people thought he was this amazing talent and why he was worth that amount. He hasn't lit the world on fire, really, and he's...
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, he's had flashes, but he's not really had the consistency, has he?
I'm surprised he didn't give the foul there. He's given the advantage.
Mm.
For those that don't know, there was one of the Arsenal players ran into the West Ham player and given the foul. It was free kick. No, yeah. I think that's a goal kick, and I believe it was Benrahma that tried to have the shot, and it's just gone wide.
I'm going to see if I can find a stream that might be catching up on you guys, because this is doing my head in. So.
You know what also annoys me is when like Sky bring up these stats, and then like Antonio hasn't scored 13 appearances since New Year's, which means he's going to come on and he's going to go and score against Arsenal.
Going to get a hat-trick.
It always happens, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because what was it? Benteke hadn't scored for like 2 years, and then he comes on against Arsenal and scores.
Yeah, always happens, doesn't it? Keep the commentary up, guys. I'm behind you. I can't call that.
We've got the ball at the moment, and then we're giving it away.
This is the problem. Is again, it's just this is what annoys me with Arsenal is that it's slow passing, build up play, and we're in the middle now from where I am, and it's just backwards, sideways, and then we're giving the ball away. Declan Rice has got the ball.
It's all right. He doesn't come from anything though. Spoilers.
All that passing, Declan Rice has literally just picked up the ball and gained a load of ground that we just had when we passed it. It took us about 5 passes just to get it.
And obviously, I mean, you don't want to give the ball away to anyone, but not to Declan Rice.
Right.
Especially when he's in that middle of the park and you know what he's doing. We did just have a free kick from a challenge. Now, Odegaard, I believe that's Odegaard. He's a bit too deep for me. Trying to give the give and go, and again, we're going backwards instead of... I don't think anyone's really up for this by the look of it. No one's really...
should be. Yeah, I mean, Stu's calling it here in the chat here. Look, here.
Yeah, I agree.
Up a few gears, yeah, definitely.
It's just Rob Holding's just tried to go forward because no one's passed him. No one's willing to find space so that he can pass it into, and it's just going backwards and forwards and sideways. And there we go. El Nene's there. Odegaard. He's going to give it to Saka. He's going to shoot. No, he's lost the ball.
Yeah,
on the edge of West Ham's box.
Come on, cross it in.
There we go. We've got Saka now.
Straight to the player there.
Tavares. Back to Mr. 34.
Xhaka.
Molene. Okay, Mr. Rex.
Lee, don't swear on this stream. Keep it clean.
Tavares crosses it in. Zuma clears. Yeah, I think I have between the two. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if someone made. Oh my God, Holding. He's just passed it out for a West Ham throw in the Arsenal half.
Oh dear. Let's hope this is correct here. I think fatigue will set it for West Ham around 40 minutes. Hold them in their half at the minute. Yeah, okay.
It's just a completely different game to the last couple of weeks.
I kind of wanted us to come out very quickly and give their changes.
We're attack a bit more, but
yeah,
we don't seem to be doing that. We seem to be very
cagey, very cagey.
Free kick there.
That's it.
I don't know if you saw it there. There was a little bit of a press from Eddie, and then all of a sudden there was like 3 players trying to hold on to the ball, and then that's how we've just won a free kick. But again, waiting, wanting the ball, and it's almost like nobody wants to go forward with it. No one wants to get that shot on target, or at least try. Everyone just wants to pass the ball. Everyone just wants a couple of touches, and that's it.
It's looking like it's going to be a much tighter game than perhaps I thought it might have been.
Yeah, it's well, I always thought it was going to be a tough game because West Ham are a great side, and Arsenal are very unpredictable at the moment. West Ham are now on the attack now. This doesn't look good. Come on, Tom, stop him.
So we won the ball. I've got it where we've won the ball, so I take it there. Yeah, so we another good pass from Nobles picked it up. Now, how has Zuma got all the way forward there? How has he been allowed to get that far forwards? And Ben Rama's trying to do his flicking tricks, and they're calling for a handball. Declan Rice picks it back up.
Oh, he's kept it in.
Oh.
It's almost like both teams can't be bothered to test each other. They're just happy to pass it about.
Matt, just so you know, Lottie's just messages us. And she says that she's managed to get her shirt signed.
She managed to get... Did she?
Yeah, I'm pleased for her.
West Ham look a lot more comfortable with the ball than we do. A lot more.
Oh, wow. All right, okay, I've got some news on the women's front, but that's not really Arsenal related.
Go on, let's go on. Might as well.
So Coventry United were... I don't know if this story reached any of you, but basically they were in administration at the start of January. They didn't know if they were going to be able to carry on with the season, and they were docked points. They have literally stayed up on the last day of the season, winning against Watford, and they left it so late that it was 97th minute secured their great escape to save them from relegation. So congratulations to Coventry United.
Fair play to them. I saw them. We had a chat about them because we played them in the FA Cup, didn't we?
Cup, yeah.
Yeah, so see my extensive women's football knowledge coming out again. But no, that's brilliant for them. Fair play to them. But we'll move on from that. So hopefully we'll give us some more good news to talk about from Arsenal very shortly.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure because, like I said, when West Ham have the ball in the midfield and on the attack, they're a lot more comfortable with it. We are a bit, as Lee said, cagey. We seem to be a lot more deeper with the ball as well.
Yeah.
There we go. A nice
We've got
little
a corner
ball.
at
Nice
the
and
moment.
easy.
Currently got a corner.
It's cleared. I think you're right there, but it just West Ham look a lot more confident going forward than they do defending. But at the moment, we just don't know. Seems to know what to do with it. That ball when we've got
corner
it.
goes straight to Flappy Hansky. For once, he actually, when we want him to flap his hands cluelessly, he actually catches it. So,
oh dear!
And he's complaining that Eddie pushed him. Typical goalkeeper.
They're a different breed goalies, aren't they?
He didn't even push him. It was just it's literally gone to
West
catch
Ham
it,
on the
and his head's
counter-attack.
gone to meet it.
This looks very good for them. Oh God! Oh wow! Okay, it was blocked. That was a danger. I know I'm giving away spoilers for you two because I'm a bit ahead. Dangerous attack there from West Ham, but a shot was blocked.
Yeah,
that was very.
I'm seeing this now, and the way that I'm feeling, I don't feel confident. It was blocked. No. Great block from Holding, and cleared for a throw. But
so I've just seen Martinelli's corner go to Fabianski. So
you got all that to come.
Fantastic.
So no free kick or anything. Tomiyasu's out of position. I don't think Tomiyasu's actually fully fit. He's not even sprinted. He hasn't sprinted back for that.
But he might be coming off in the second half, I reckon. Oh,
I don't know if that's going to be a VAR call.
Not in the box though, but
because that could have been quite easily been a penalty. It hit his elbow.
They're all refs giving away a free
kick. Breaks away.
It's in our area. It's in our area.
Go, Saka, go! Come on, someone help him. No, you're all bunched together again. Oh, it's all over the place. I couldn't describe it for you.
I'll try not to spoil it too much for you guys.
Well, you might as well because you're lead play-by-play, mate.
Yeah. So Saka picks up the ball. It's a lovely work, and as soon as Declan Rice tries to intervene, Saka in the box, plays it to Nketiah, and Nketiah, Mark Noble literally shoves him out the way, and then it ends up with a West Ham free kick. But honestly, it was like a little mini brawl. So hold on a minute.
And he's gone.
Well, that was the first good sign from us, I think, Saka's run. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Lee.
No, not quite.
I hate to break it to you, but it's not good.
Well, okay. Here's the Saka run. I think I'm getting. Matt's had enough. Yes, I see it. There you go.
It was so stress free when watching the women. And now
it was, wasn't it? We had a lovely time.
Bloody
Sam's in the chat.
Sam, there he is. Two worst.
I don't need the meter. No, it's I don't know if you heard. There was a little alarm that went off in the corner, and it goes off around this time.
Oh, these are two good words.
Stop it.
Yeah.
There, surely.
I think I agree there. But we've not been that really terrible though. We've although it's not been.
I would argue no one's had a shot on target.
Nothing on target yet, really.
The only decent thing we've had was that run from Saka, but it didn't come to anything. So I do see where he's coming from there.
Yeah, so at the moment, the stats are West Ham 3 shots, 0 on target. Arsenal 2 shots, 0 on target.
So
welcome back in, Rudy Sakar. Hello, again, mate.
West Ham on the attack here. Okay, Rice, bit of a weak shot from him, but it was straight at Ramsdale.
Oh, so we've got the first shot on target all game.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best shot though.
So our good friend Sam saying
carrying the ball. Yeah, okay. That's the first shot on target we've had all game.
Sideways and backwards passing. So all we've had so far, says Sam.
Yeah.
Can I just remind you, boys? I'll remind you of the game at the Emirates Stadium, and it was 0-0 at half time. And Martinelli scored just after half time. ESR clinched it right at the end, and we had a missed penalty in the middle of it. Lacazette saved by Fabianski. So it's kind of matching up on them sort of similar. But he looks all excited.
Xhaka actually whipped in quite a decent ball. It was going to go straight at Nketiah, I think it was, but he missed it. It went over his head.
Xhaka. Yeah, it's a nice ball. Nketiah tries to reach it. Unfortunately, he's just too small. Or it might it was a nice little flick on, but needs to see more urgency and in a higher tempo of passing, because this is just silly. It's too slow. It's too casual. If this was against a high intensity team pressing, they would have taken advantage of that.
Okay, well, hopefully, even if we can get in a half time at 0-0, I'm sure that the boss is not going to be very pleased about this. And
probably be losing his voice at half time.
Sounding a bit like Lottie. Anyway.
I nearly said that. I'm glad you said it, not me.
So I'll take it on the chin for us. It's all right. Stu saying hi, Sam, and hi to Rudy Sakar. Got to keep it going, guys. I can't see what's going on live.
Nothing. West Ham have got a throw in the middle of the pitch, so nothing. You're not missing much.
Okay. Wish I could use the shush emojis right now. Oh, Rudy, it's all right, mate. It's okay.
Yeah, honestly, the way we are looking at this and the way we are feeling about it is.
Yeah, I'm nervous about the second half.
Well, surely we'd come out all guns blazing, and we should have fresher legs. This is a great point from Tom, just coming in on the chat here. Here we go. It's worrying when you think we've had a week off and they've had 2 days.
And we look. It looks like we're the side that's had a game in the Europa League, because we seem a lot more tired, and West Ham seem like they have the more energy than us.
Just not great, really, is it?
Doesn't sound good, doesn't it?
I mean, we need to be responding to the Spurs result, in all fairness, and it's not really what we're seeing right now, is it?
I'll tell you what, if you had to pick players out of that West Ham team, I think there'll be 2 or 3 players at the top of that list that you'll be like, I'll take them. The obvious one is Rice.
Yeah,
of course.
Bowen?
But yeah, Bowen would be top of my list.
Fabianski? No, I'm kidding.
No, never.
Been there, done that.
See, maybe Antonio. Antonio does really well when he comes off the bench, actually.
It's rare for him not to be playing, actually.
Ooh! Fabianski made a decent save there. Believe it or not. That's a shot on target for Arsenal, I think.
Come on.
Odegaard.
We're on the way.
And Nketiah just carrying the ball. Having the shot saved by Fabianski for the corner.
He wasn't very Fabianski there. I thought it was a good save. We don't want him to make good saves.
Yeah, but when he was younger, all he used to do was that.
Yeah. We've got a corner, though. Come on. Corner comes in!
All I've got is replays of the shot.
Hang on.
Here we go. Corner comes in. Saka. It's in!
Get in there! Now we can celebrate! Come on!
Rob Holding!
1-0. We don't deserve it, but I'm happy. Come on!
We'll
100%.
100%.
There we go, Ramsdale giving fans. Honestly, we have not deserved that, and that's a hell of a goal. Well done, Rob Holding. Great.
Yes.
I can't wait to see
Great
it, boys.
ball from Saka.
At least you heard my singing, eh? Doesn't get any better than that.
That's the main thing.
1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
It's just amazing. Like Saka puts it into
Here we
the
go.
edge of the area. Rob Holding shoves off. I think it's Declan Rice. No, it's not Declan Rice. It's
Lanzini.
Lanzini
There you
even.
go. There's
And
the
it's
goal.
just
I'm seeing it now.
free header. Brilliant.
It was a
I tell
very
you
good
what,
header. And
You would have had good odds on
hopefully-
Holding scoring.
hopefully we can get more confident here. Although West Ham have the ball here, they're probably going to end up scoring straight ahead now.
I wouldn't be saying
No,
that.
okay. I think they've got. Have they got a corner or a goal kick? I don't know.
Can I just say by how quiet you went before the goal went in, mate?
I
Fair
didn't
play.
want to. I didn't want to give away the spoilers. I didn't want to.
Saka with the assist for the corner, by the way,
Oh,
for
West-
anyone
West
playing
Ham
fantasy
have
West
got
Ham
football.
got the corner now. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, it was a
Undeserved.
spoiler. Here we go.
Oh, oh God. Oh my God, Aaron Ramsdale, you beautiful human being.
He is a beautiful human being.
And he proved that, and he made a great save there.
Right, corner's going to come in now. Lanzini. Header.
Tom Sainer.
Oh, it's great. He's palmed it away, and Gabriel clears it.
Mm.
Tavares.
Game's picking up now.
Through to Martinelli.
It is. It is.
Sorry,
It's
it wasn't
getting
Tavares.
exciting.
It was Martinelli. It was Eddie. Ramsdale goes for the long ball. And cleared to West Ham.
Tom's just saying in the chat that I knew they'd tire in the 40th minute. Ah!
See, Tom's psychic as well, isn't he? So,
Yes. Super Rob Holding, super Rob.
here we go.
So,
Eddie Nketiah.
And that, according to the Premier League table, puts us in fourth.
Odegaard.
good stuff. Oh, what a
Tommy
save that
Asu
was,
again, look,
Ramsdale.
again. This
Just saying
backwards,
it now.
sideways. Why aren't we doing it? It's too much.
So Sam says, was going to try and make a song about his hair transplant, but couldn't manage it. Yeah, absolutely, Rudy. What a save, he says. What a save from Ramsdale. That was
Oh, There's an
sensational.
attack there from West Ham. We've got
Look at
three.
that.
We've
Oh,
got
I've
three
still got
players
Gabriel
marking
on
one
this,
West Ham player there.
What you doing there? No.
Oh, and he's giving it away. Oh,
Oh.
this is nerve-wracking.
Just about cleared it. Free kick. No. West Ham are on the break. Declan Rice powering forwards.
Good
And then
header
he
from
tackles,
Holding
clears
to
it,
clear
and
away
Rob
there.
Holding clears.
He's had a
Odegaard.
fantastic game so
Our
far.
players are getting each other's way at the
Robert
moment.
Holding.
Kufal and Holding clears.
Corner to West Ham. Gone
Super
clear.
Rob Holding, says Tom.
He has been super this game so far. From stopping a West Ham goal there, and then
Points from losing
Few minutes
position
ago,
for West Ham.
breaking
14th.
deadline.
It's not a good start. West Ham have won games from losing positions. 14 points,
No.
which makes them equal first
Okay.
in the league. So
They're trying to curse us in. What the Sky Sports
yeah,
Saturday guy.
Yeah.
Sky are trying their best.
Yeah.
if it was Liverpool,
Oh, surely that's a free kick. Lanzini's tried to go for the shot and it's gone over, but he's called it back for the free kick. And technically, he should get a yellow card for that.
I think Rudy's got the same idea I has. Saying, please see this out for
Yeah.
5 minutes. It's getting to half time.
Yeah, I don't exactly trust this Arsenal team. Even if we can beat Chelsea and Man United, but
Well, it just goes to show.
Well, anyone can beat Man United these days. So.
Well, I wasn't going to say that because I don't want to upset anyone. But here's the thing. You know, we had them 3 horrible games where we've lost back to back, right? And then you come against the top teams in the league positions, right? And then you always gone for the chip.
The most Arsenal thing to happen.
Isn't it just, right?
Carrying the ball to Bowen. You can't find anyone now. He's found,
can I just say this is 10 out of 10 from Sam, right? Here we go. So I know exactly where this is referring to. He's got no new hair, but we don't care. Robbie Holding. That's the play on the Steve Bold song. I love that.
Oh, we're actually defending quite well here, although.
Don't be saying things like that, mate. You know you curse it.
I know.
Yeah, we kind of need that half-time whistle.
Absolutely agreed.
Oh, my word.
And
West Ham.
West Ham don't look. They are certainly not.
Over with the cross in, Holding to clear.
Good ball from Rice. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! What is Benrahma doing?
Well,
that suggests at the moment West Ham are just passing it about long ball. Surely Kufal's offside there. Bowen and the equaliser.
1-1.
I think Kufal's offside there. I think they need to. I think there's going to have to be a VAR check because I think that.
Well, they check everything they're supposed to, all the key moments. So let's see what happens. I haven't seen what's gone on yet, so
I think Kufal's offside.
But the longer you're debating it,
no, the goal stands. He's onside. The goal's got to stand.
It's once again. I mean, all we needed to do was go.
Oh no, it's gone off Gabriel as well.
And it would have been a different game, but.
And because it's taken the deflection, Ramsdale has no idea how to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, this game should actually be 0-0, and the fact it's 1-1 just.
West Ham on the attack yet again. It's. Oh, they've got a corner now, West Ham. Tomiyasu did well to.
So why aren't they blowing the whistle with? Because they. I don't know. Yeah, here they go again. He's just kept it in there. I think that's Benrahma. Yeah, Tomiyasu, just make sure it goes out for the corner. This will be the last.
Half time.
Okay. So Sam's saying that's the most Arsenal thing ever. That, yeah. Let's not get too harsh, Rudy Sakar. Don't get too harsh about bottle jobs and stuff. All right.
We don't
know
should
what
have
Arsenal
gone into the first half. We should have ended the first half winning there, and we probably would have. The mood would have been a lot different, but
yeah.
You know.
Well, let's see it through, right? Well, we certainly have got room for improvement. That's absolutely for sure, right? As it's just confirming on my thing that it's half time. Let me just see what this is.
So I don't know if you know. So Kim and Beth signed her shirt for her.
Nice.
Just to let you know, Lee.
Oh, lovely. She'll be happy, girl.
I asked her if Kate signed it.
Yeah, quite. Right, so let's look back on that as we're on the half time. I don't think we've started particularly well on that.
No, I think West Ham were the better side. We had one, aside from the goal, obviously, we had one decent attempt, and that was it was Nketiah's shot, and maybe the ball from Xhaka that overshot Nketiah. But apart from that, we've not been that impressive at all.
No, it's a very different game to the game against Manchester United on Saturday last week.
because West Ham
Opening
are actually
goal.
an informed side. So
Tom's comment is just quite funny.
Well, I just put it up. I think I'll put it up again there.
Yeah.
My watch. Sorry, alerted me for a 38-minute goal from Holding, and you think you're behind me. It's doing my head in because I like doing league commentary. I've been doing this for years, and to be behind is doing my
to the newcomer, to be behind to the noob. It's yeah.
You're the whole damn show, right? So let's talk about the Arsenal goal, shall we, just for a bit? From a Saka corner, and Rob managed to lose his marker to pop his head on it. You wouldn't have had money on him scoring the goal, would you?
No. I don't think if that goal doesn't go in, I don't think anyone would have scored in that half, if I'm honest.
No, I think we were lucky to get that first goal, but it was an impressive header from Rob Holding, and a great goal. But unfortunately,
great ball from Saka as well.
We can't hold on to the game, hold on to the lead, I should say.
Yeah, we couldn't keep holding on. That's absolutely sure. But
I'm surprised no one's gone for that one either. Keep holding on.
Rob Holding on.
That's it. Right, so if you gentlemen wanted to pop over and get yourself a half-time beverage or something, that's absolutely fine. What we'll do, because I could certainly do with a little drink as well, we'll go for a 10-second break and we'll be right back. So there we go. Let's take that away just for a minute. So it's just the two of us.
It's not even it's not just a chat along, it's a karaoke along as well.
Do you know what? It's the future. It's the future of these chat along streams, that's for sure. So coming into the second half, are you thinking that we're going to make any changes, mate? Or you think we'll persevere for a moment and see what happens?
Well, at the moment, I would be wondering why we keep on passing it through the back and not actually passing it backwards and sideways instead of actually looking and finding for these gaps. It's no point in keeping hold of the ball if you're not going to do anything with it. I think West Ham will be really happy to be going through with the draw at the moment, but at the moment it's difficult for that to carry on. Maybe Tom's right in the fact that they will tire, and if they do tire, I reckon that means that I would if I was West Ham, I'll probably be looking at the 70th minute and thinking that Bowen and Rice definitely have to come off. You could probably keep Mark Noble on, but if it's around then, that's when you need to start looking for those goals. If we can get an early goal, we could upset them a little bit and force them into those changes a bit earlier. I'm expecting Antonio to come on at one point as well. Yeah,
I think that's probably a decent shout, actually. I was just thinking in terms of Tomiyasu. Do we?
That does concern me. I do like Tomiyasu. It's just he didn't sprint. He's not sprinting back at times. So they're just showing the Bowen goal. And I'm just looking. He's looking. He doesn't look very aware of what he can do and what he can't do. But that whole defence should have actually stepped up for that goal. And it's just a bit of a shame that Gabriel's tried to get something on it, and he's unfortunately it's deflected, and that deflection's just taken it from Ramsdale.
So I'm just getting the replay of Holding wrestling Lanzini for the for our goal. So that's how far behind I am. That's going well. But here we go. This is the Bowen goal. I'm just saying now, when the ball comes down to Kofal, who plays a quite easy ball in. Bowen does take it quite nice on his left side, doesn't he? Let's just see it come in again. The control's really good from Bowen, in fairness, and he's put it in the corner.
There's no way it's in the second. We're going into the second half already. There's no way we're going into the second half already. We had 1 minute of added time. We started at past, didn't we? So
yeah,
probably got
I would
another
imagine
8 minutes.
Commercial break. Yeah, commercial break. And they'll go again. It's just Jermaine Defoe on the screen for me at the moment. Just as well, because I need my voice is going.
So just something needs to happen, and
yes, I think you're absolutely right there, Tom. The deflection there goes off of Gabby. Yes, absolutely does. But let's just hope we can start a little bit brighter. So I wouldn't mind betting that Cedric comes on at right back, to be honest.
It's a bit of a shock that both West Ham's came from open play. Ours happened to be from a corner.
Yeah.
So
unusual means, actually.
The message is at half time to shoot.
You would have thought so. Bertie, what do you think about potential changes for the second half, mate?
Well, I think if Tomiyasu doesn't look fit, he might need to come off for the second half. Well, that might put a dent in our defence, which is what I'm worried about. I don't know, really. Who is there on the... Oh, Smith Rowe can make a difference, obviously. Maybe get him on at some point. Yeah, exactly. Get Smith Rowe on. I just remembered.
Fair enough. I would imagine you have him in the attacking position. I'll be looking at. So that again, Matt, please.
Pepe,
yeah. There's a possibility with him. There's a lot of speculation in the press about Pepe potentially going to Premier League opposition over the summer.
Don't blame him.
Well, he's not getting any game time, is he? And it's quite clear to us, certainly on the channel. Yeah.
When a manager doesn't like you, he freezes you out. I'm still am a huge fan of Lucas Torreira, and the fact that he was frozen out of that team when you needed a defensive midfielder just spoke volumes to me. That obviously certain players just aren't suited to that player, and he wants to sell them. So I'm just...
I mean, it's funny you mentioned him, Torreira, because he was a mainstay under Emery, but then the loan spells out are odd for me, I must say. I don't know. We've spoken a little bit about on the channel here about when the Italian transfer system's a bit odd in that it doesn't seem they do like a loan system over there rather than paying money over for full-time transfers. Just seemed a bit of a weird one for me. I thought the loan system was very much for me.
Well, they're trying to stop
for younger players.
They are trying to stop those sort of loan deals happening, and that's going to be starting from next season. With you're only allowed to take 8 players out, and that will be dropped down to 6 in 2 seasons' time. So,
you're saying that people teams like Chelsea who've been renowned to stockpile players are not going to be allowed to do that anymore, right?
Yeah, there's it's mainly the Italian teams that seem to be benefiting from the current loan system. So I think it's Atlanta at the moment. They have 89 players out on loan.
89 players? What?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. And that wasn't a dig at Chelsea, by the way. They're only Blues fans here. And I don't know why you would do that, but
I think Chelsea had 14. So
they've got some exceptional young players, especially the likes of the guys at Crystal Palace, whose name, as my brain is currently fried, as I've been broadcasting straight for 3 hours now.
Is it Sam Gallagher?
It's
one of the Gallagher brothers, isn't it?
Is it Connor Gallagher?
Connor Gallagher, because Sam Gallagher plays for Blackpool.
Yeah, and Noel Gallagher's in the Oasis. So, thank you very much. So, right, here we go. Another comment here. And exactly what we're talking about. Chelsea have got about 40 players online around Europe. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
38 of them are to Vitesse.
Yeah.
See, I think we only have about 4 or 5 out on loan. It might be even 7, because if you think about it, Marie's out on loan to Udinese, Guendouzi's out on loan with a contract at Marseille, Saliba's at Marseille, Maitland-Niles is at Roma, Torreira's at Fiorentina, so that's 5.
And all of these players we're missing. Yeah, Ben White as well. We're really missing him, and Kieran Tierney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you had Ben White and Tierney in the squad, this would be a different game.
So that's just 6 of our main squad, not including youth academy players. I mean, the fact that that's the one thing that keeps annoying me is that we send out youth players to get these game time, and they don't get it. So Miguel Aziz went to Portsmouth at the start of the season. He only played 10 games all season for Portsmouth.
Yeah.
And he's had to come back in January because he's not getting the game time.
Yeah, he ended up on our substitutes bench the other week, which was in the first team game. Which I thought, well, I did kind of call that because obviously we are so short in first team numbers. But
I wonder what's going to happen with like Flores next season and Patino and Aziz. I don't know with the loan system, would they consider the loan? Actually, no, because if it's something about how many months you've spent in the excuse you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That just stunned everybody there.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I think for me, Charlie Patino is definitely one who definitely could benefit to go into a championship side. I mean,
I might be tempted to turn around to someone and I reckon Nottingham Forest will be up next season. So I'll turn around to the Forest and say, we want you to take him on loan. We know you've got a good group of players. We just want to offer you the chance for him to develop. Either that or a team like Southampton that know how to develop players. That's the sort of team you want. You don't want to make it to a team that's just going to mismanage them like Portsmouth has done. I guarantee you now that Portsmouth have just struck their last deal with Arsenal because of that.
Fair enough. Right, so as it stands, as we're coming in, we're still in 5th place. We need to get this winning goal. We need to get this 3 points there.
The win is important here.
So the players have just come out onto the pitch. They show a nice little picture of Bob Holding.
I heard about this. Did you guys hear about this? Let me just pop this up. Yeah. Everton fans setting a load of fireworks out outside the Chelsea hotel. Unbelievable scenes.
It's just a tactic now. Imagine if it was the wrong hotel.
Imagine.
Actually, I'm pretty sure one of the teams in Europe did that, and it was the wrong hotel.
Brilliant.
I think it was the PSG fans.
I can just see Rob Holding getting an unsponsored energy drink here.
And we're back underway here.
No changes, boys?
Ball. No changes to speak of. And then he's managed to win the ball back. And it's backwards and sideways before a long ball for a West Ham throw.
It's just seen it on Insta, the fireworks display. Excellent stuff.
It's not on even bonfire night yet.
No.
Actually, that's a good point. Actually, next season is going to slow down, isn't it? Because towards November you got the World Cup.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then they're gonna have to. They'll probably start after Christmas because of the Boxing Day, so they're probably only gonna have like 3 weeks off. For something will have.
It's going to be a weird one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But let's hope we see some fireworks from Arsenal now. I couldn't help myself.
Who's calling it? Smith Rowe fireworks or?
Well,
I'd love to see it.
It comes on.
I think if you have to put someone on, you put on Smith Rowe first.
Yeah.
Attacking wise.
Yeah, I would suggest.
Cannot score, so for some reason.
It's the most difficult thing in the game, Bertie. Putting the ball in the net.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got to do more than voices like.
Yeah, sorry.
I was paying close attention to a potential goal for West Ham, but it didn't happen.
Long ball for Rice, over to Bowen. No, sorry, Kufal. Back to Fornells, trying to pass it in. And Ramsdale was ready for the save, but Rob Holding again gets in the way. So at the moment, I will grab the bench. So Leno, Cedric, Kirk, Swanson, Lokonga, Salah, Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Lacazette. Again, I'm not really confident with that bench, if attacking wise, because if you're going to bring on Pepe, he's going to put Pepe. He won't bring Pepe on where he needs to play. And West Ham won a free kick, and Saka's got a yellow card.
I'm not very confident here. That's why I'm a bit quiet, because I'm just a bit nervous here.
Can't be quiet on the Chatalong, mate. I'll tell you
what,
that's
weary. I'm just paying close attention. But no, we got a goal kick.
Yeah, and West Ham are allowed to travel, and Saka's the one trying to make the challenge because no one else is making the challenge.
Yeah.
Ball's gone back out to Ramsdale, and it's going to be one of these games, isn't it, where the referee's going to make us pay for that. Saka's probably going to get sent off or something.
No, don't be saying things like that.
Well,
it's Mike Dean, isn't it? So Mike Dean always loves a red card, and then Arsenal.
And he loves his cards, does Mike Dean?
I think that was a harsh yellow card anyway, because that was his first offence. There we go. Eddie charging down the pool. Hands clears, Holding back with the head up. Pretty much game of head tennis at the moment. There we go. The ball's back on the floor. And
I'm laughing, right? I'm laughing because, and this will particularly to you, Bertie, because of our wrestling references, etc. My wife has just sent me a text picture of Ric Flair going, "Woo!" I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. There it is. Woo!
So, what's this for?
Clears it.
I just said she's going to get us a drink. I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't.
And it's an Arsenal throw. Again, there's no movement at all, and Tavares is looking for someone to throw it to. He might as well just turn around and throw it to the West Ham players at this point because no one's moving for him. Somehow we've managed to keep it. No, we've given it away to West Ham.
Yeah, all right. West Ham cross it in, headed away. Not out of danger just yet. Come on, we can counter-attack here. Come on,
looks
here
like
we go.
Martinelli's lost. Got a hole in one of his socks.
On the ball here, West Ham defenders are catching up to him. Oh, we're losing it. Oh, okay, we got it back. Saka.
Frederick's coming in now.
Oh. Niketius does it.
Van Rama cleared by
Arsenal
Rob
bidding for a
Holding.
challenge there, but no.
Nice.
Any-
And Katia on the a chance to break away. Come on. Only
Come on,
guys
Eddie.
quicker than that. Come on. He needed help there.
Mm.
Instead of
He's
he passes it back to
misplaced
Tomiyasu.
it.
And
West
Tomiyasu
Ham now on
loses
the
it.
attack.
No,
Oh my God,
Saki
Ramsdale's
back.
at his goal. He slid in there.
Oh,
God,
come on. There's a free
what's
kick
going
there,
on
surely.
here?
Hold the
What's
ball. Hold
happening?
the ball.
Ramsdale's just
He's
been
caught.
booked.
He's on the
Come
floor,
here.
right, asking for the free kick. No, and he's played on. And West Ham won the free kick. Won the ball again. Long ball over the top. Ramsdale's come all the way. Oh no!
It's all right, he's been booked.
No.
Not sent off.
What is he doing? He's given the he's given the yellow. That is lucky. That is absolutely lucky. I thought he was going. I thought he was off.
Remember when I
Ramsdale's
said
tried
I
to come out
mentioned
and clear
about
it, and
Fabianski giving away a pointless free kick all those years ago? Ramsdale might have his own moment like that here. If
I don't know if they're going to go into a VAR check, but
no, it's not. Here we go. We've got the ball though, and it doesn't come to anything. They'll clear it out. Come on, Tom, get there.
actually, I don't even know.
Oh, Bowen's got the yellow card. I
He
think.
just clips him.
Have I missed something exciting, guys?
Ramsdale nearly got sent off.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he only touched him a
Oh,
little
good
bit.
save by Fabianski.
Crosses it in, no one there, but one of the West Ham players falls down. Cleared. Tomiyasu. El Nene. It's just there's Saka coming in.
Can I just
But
so I'm seeing what you're saying about Ramsdale versus Bowen, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Ramsdale's got an awful lot of the ball there.
I was saying that he's lucky to get away with that because he's touched him a little bit. He's like his ankle. It's just touched him there. He hasn't gone for the ball properly, but it could have quite easily been a red card. I think Bowen's got a yellow card for talking back to Mr. Dean.
Oh yeah, so Bowen. Corner to Arsenal here. Come on, let's do similar to the first goal. You've still got it in the box. Header. It looked offside in my opinion, but Gabriel's put it in the back of the net.
Oh,
Right,
exciting stuff!
I'm gonna have to watch it. I
haven't seen it yet, boys.
That might be offside. It might be me talking a load of gibberish, but I don't know. I'm very pessimistic as an Arsenal fan.
Ball in.
Scored.
Psychic Stu saying 2-1 to the Arsenal boys.
Martinelli with the ball in. Gabriel, that's a brilliant header. That's a brilliant header.
No sign of offside. That was me being
Gabriel.
All right.
Centre half day. Centre half day. As the pack of jammy Dodgers has just reached my presence here.
Oh no, we're fine. We're good. Okay.
And we're 2-1 to the Arsenal, right? So we are 53 minutes gone. I might be able to see here. Is this the second assist from Saka?
This is Martinelli.
It looked to me.
Martinelli.
He did a flappy handski.
Oh, he certainly did as well, didn't he? Are we absolutely certain that's given us a goal, guys?
Yes, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this at the moment bit.
An eye on Gabriel.
Listen, I've been a football pundit before, so I
take a boson. Sensational.
And
you know what? He didn't go with his hands. He went with his knee. What the hell? What was he thinking?
I can confirm goal. I can confirm goal.
There was a flare on the pitch as well, so I think there's
a Ric Flair.
Come on.
There's Ric Flair's on the pitch. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Woo!
What?
Are they going to complain for handball? No, they've given it.
It's goal given, guys. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
Martinelli's little play here was lovely, and the diving header What is Fabianski doing? I have no idea.
I don't know why he's gone with his knees.
That was
He's gone
odd
with his
from him.
knee, and it's gone off his knee. Instead of so he's got his arms out, and instead of going down to like bring it into your chest or anything like that, he's expected. I don't know if he's expecting it across or what.
He almost West Ham player almost gave the ball away to Martinelli, I think it was, but nothing happened. It deflected off him, and it just
Yeah, West Ham.
Yeah.
They're starting to play a little bit.
Yeah.
A bit better now. They know
Fourth Premier League goal of the season for Gabriel.
I
mean, that seems rare for me.
Game for you. Just doesn't happen at other top clubs.
As I just said on the Arsenal Twitter page, the centre halves are at it today.
Yes. 2 centre halves scoring the goals.
Can you imagine that? You would have had extremely long odds on that one.
Go on, Tavares! What a run! What a run! Crosses it in, straight out of the West Ham, straight at Zuma, I think it was.
All right, so
I've
got all this to look forward to.
Straight to holding though. Great run by Tavares though.
Gabriel. Oh. So this is the Tavares run. He's just got plenty of space. Takes past Kufal like there's no tomorrow. Puts in a great ball. Zuma clips Zuma. Tavares just loses out to Kufal, who clears it upfield, hoping Bowen will get on top of it, but the ball's just going to come back. Mr. 34. So Martinelli with the effort. If he was playing rugby, that would be
effort is a bit of a stretch there with that shot.
Well, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. We haven't had a shot on target unless it's been from a set piece. So,
yeah.
I'm getting Nuno's run here.
We seem to be attacking a lot more here. Here we go again. Saka, I think that is. Gives it back to Saka. Straight at the keeper.
Got to take advantage of this. I have a feeling West Ham will have another 2 or 3 chances.
Yeah, definitely in front of their own fans as well. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea, that. Right, proper brew.
How very British.
Oh, it's a lovely play. Eddie, and with the
I'm living up the posh gimmick like you, mate.
Well.
And just while we have a little slight stop, anyone who's watching the stream who hasn't already, please like and please subscribe.
Yes, if we can...
please, the algorithm.
If we can get as many people to like it as we can, to quote another channel, let's give us a like spike.
Can I just tell you, Bertie, the certain YouTube channel you're referring to, the leader amongst men, was very, very kind to give me a nice message before I did my very first one of these. And he's over his COVID now, so he's doing well. Yeah, he's doing well. Oh, here we go. We've got another comment in there from Tom. There we go. Just pop that up there. We've got Super Mikel Arteta. Right. Yes, we do.
Let's not. My
No. We're all about opinions here, mate.
There's a lot of opinions on that one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Go on, Barry. Say your opinion on it.
I am not a fan of Mikel Arteta. I know we're winning at the moment. Well, I say that West Ham they could be back to attack there, but I think when we sacked Emery and Carlo Ancelotti was available, but we got Mikel Arteta instead, and Ancelotti went to Everton. I know in hindsight he didn't perform miracles there, but I think we should have got him instead. I think it would have been different. Instead, we hired a manager with no managerial experience, apart from being Pep Guardiola's assistant.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah, he's had his moments, Arteta. He won us the FA Cup, obviously, and that's great. He's brought a lot of young players in the club through our youth system, but at the moment we've had results that have not been good. I mean, we have beaten teams like Chelsea and United, and that's great. But apart from others, we're like it's been like Jurgen Klopp's first season at Liverpool. Steal points from the rich, give points to the poor.
The Robin Hood effect. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
The Robin Hood season.
That's what I was trying to get. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And
but
losing
if
in
we
the
have
first round
Klopp's success, I'll take that.
Almost getting relegated, bottom of the table. In the
hold on.
Not only has he got a hole in his sock, he's now lost his boots.
Oh, here come West Ham.
So, Bertie, I know we're going to disagree on this one.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely fine, and that's what the game's all about. We're all, especially on this channel, a lot of us will have different opinions than everybody.
I'm not going to attack people that want Arteta in. I'm not going to do that. People are entitled to their own opinion, but
precisely. I mean, I know what you're referring to.
Jared
break away
Bowen
for a minute.
And Arsenal. No, West Ham.
We need a manager with a bit more experience.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there, because I mean, Ancelotti came in my thinking as well. But being that they have so much faith in Arteta, I actually like what he's trying to achieve. He's changing the dynamic of the side.
Well, I see what he's trying to do, but again, you're not including players. You keep loaning out Torreira and Guendouzi, and instead preferring players like Xhaka and El Neni. That's league table does not lie. I know, but we've had results that have been a bit. I mean, we were lucky to be in this position because we beat Chelsea, which was not expected at all, and we lose to teams like Palace, Brighton, and Southampton, which we shouldn't have done.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, mate. But I think with a very young team, it's what we've got. You're going to get inconsistent results, I think.
Yeah.
This is why I think
it's Arsenal in the summer. Inconsistent, so
our summer is going to be so important in terms of our recruitment. If we're getting into, and I might be thinking ahead of ourselves here, so I accept this, and I won't dwell on this. But
essentially, you're looking to build that team up, aren't you? You're not looking to do that, are you, Lee? You're not looking to say, I want a Haaland, I want a Mbappe, and I want a...
that ain't happening.
The most Salah up front next season. You're not going to turn around and do that. You're not exactly what you want from this team.
What
we're looking for is a bit more experience in our lineup. That's in terms of squad depth. We all know. I think we'll all agree on this.
That's a good
whatever European campaign we have.
There's no one in the box though, but Nketiah has it.
Okay, I'll break one.
Makes the shot, decent shot, but it was straight at the keeper. Very good shot though from Nketiah.
Xhaka, and he's given it away.
But so whatever European competition we're going to be in, we are gonna need some. We're
going to need a lot more. We're going to need some new players, definitely.
Oh, that's a lovely.
We're going to need a lot more squad depth.
We're
going into Europe next season.
Well, if we win today, I think the minimum we can get is a Europa League spot.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that's an improvement in terms of from
1991. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that's roundabout? 1991 is roundabout. Because I'm kind of a late bloomer. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of a late bloomer into this Arsenal journey. So I was, spoilers, I was born in the back end of the 70s, right? But I came in very late into watching football then. The day I visited Highbury for the very first time to the North Bank, with my brother and my dad, I fell in love with it. And then I made it my mission in life to learn everything that I could about this club that I absolutely love. And all of a sudden I'm in this position here where I'm hosting something on YouTube, which is just bizarre to me. But there you are. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Saka.
Like I get,
It's
I'm
football,
in
though,
the
isn't
same
it?
boat with Bertie. Like I agree. Like I'm not Arteta's hugest fan. I understand what's going on. Like there's some sort of philosophy, but when you're passing it at the back like they are at the moment where I'm at, they're passing it backwards and sideways. And there's no progression. It just kind of deflates me a little bit. That's not what I'm used to seeing as an Arsenal fan.
It's certainly a different brand from what we've seen under previous
Wenger.
managers.
I remember it being counter-attacking or possession football and lovely 1-2 flicks around the corner, Giroud to Wilshere, and then Wilshere finishing off a lovely move. And I don't think Mikel's defined his style yet, which is why he's asked for a younger squad instead of an older squad, because you can't expect the older players to change their spots. And unfortunately, some of these players, he's basically gone it's my way or the highway, and because some of these players don't fit the bill, and he's kind of wrecked players' careers because of it, or due to an injury or something. Well, not okay. Not set. I won't say wreck. I'll rephrase that as delayed their development, as what or delayed their potential.
That's okay. Like I say, I'm not going to jump on you.
I'm not trying to like dig anyone out. It's just frustrating that some of these players like Torreira that I've enjoyed watching, especially for some reason at one point Torreira was playing up front trying to do the pressing at one stage during that season. It didn't make sense, and him coming to Atletico made sense because it fits with Simeone's style of play. But him at Fiorentina, maybe he just wants to be back in Italy.
I heard he was struggling to settle in London, to be honest. That's why I'm not surprised not to see him. Guendouzi, I don't want to really talk about because I'll get very upset.
No, I wasn't going to talk about him. But what's going to be a miracle is how William Saliba has managed to get away with not getting in the squad at all, considering that we're on bare minimum bones, and he's not been told that he's good enough or that he needs to go and develop somewhere else. And instead of going Premier League experience, he decides to go back to France. Okay, last year because of COVID, that's fair enough. You can understand that. But this season, with restrictions lifting a little bit, okay, he's done pretty well because Marseille are in the conference semi-finals. But would have still rather he'd gone over to Southampton and Newcastle, where he can develop a lot more than he would have done at Marseille, and he would have probably been able to develop his English skills as well, which would have been quite helpful.
Yeah, I'm sure the Saliba debate will certainly come up in some of the shows coming up.
I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go. What's the point of spending X amount of money on a player and you haven't even? It just doesn't make sense.
I hope he gets. I hope he gets to play a few games next season. I hope so.
Yeah,
I rate him. I think he's good.
It would be quite nice, say if we only get Europa League this season and next season, see him in those games, and if he does well, maybe he'll be able to be shown a little bit more off. Because it's just West Ham making the sub now. It looks like Antonio's coming on.
Oh boy, this is
That's a positive change for West Ham then.
Sorry guys, literally there is barely anything happening. The ball's just going out left, right and centre, and they're either passing it around or they're just doing nothing. And so it's Antonio for, it looks like 4 nails. Their cameraman's decided to get a nice crotch shot there of one of the Arsenal players. No, sorry, it's Lanzini. But yeah, I'm sure
Antonio going straight up front then.
Lottie, the whole gang, they'll all get involved and they'll be talking about these sorts of game things over the summer. I think they've got huge plans over for the channel. So keep sure you're tuned in with a little like, a little subscribe, and
thank you.
And if there's a little bell icon, and that will let you know when there's a new video out.
Exactly. Don't miss anything. We've got some very exciting stuff coming up on the channel around.
Ooh, dangerous cross there, but it didn't come to anything. Now we can. Oh, El Neni is so slow, but he did a good ball though. Good ball to Nketiah, I think that is. Nketiah! Oh!
See, West Ham are still in my... Oh, there was arm ball from Antonio there. And West Ham. Cross in. Volley. Blocked. El Neni breaking away now.
Great ball from El Neni and a great run from Nketiah, but he can't finish. He can't finish it.
Yeah, it's just coming up now. Oh, it's gone wide. I would have been tempted to tell him to come forward a little bit more.
Oh, it was a lot closer than well, I saw the replay there. It was a lot closer than I thought it was. Just
you know what? El Neni's done a decent thing there. He could have quite easily just passed that on to Odegaard and delayed it a little bit. This is going to be the best angle to see it from. Oh, you are right. That's
closer than I thought.
Do you know what? It ain't far away, is it? I mean, I'm seeing that for the first time. That's only a little bit wide, isn't it? It was a lovely ball from El Neni. What a fantastic pass that was.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if it was an inch the other way, that's in, and that's game over, 3-1.
Yeah.
We're playing a lot better here. Odegaard to Saka. If Saka can get...
Again, we're passing through the back.
El Neni with a shot. Oh, that's dreadful. El Neni has just sent the ball into Rose Ed.
Okay.
You know what? It's always funny because there's always one game will turn up or one season and he'll just score a wonder goal. Like, I think his first goal was against Barcelona.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, if
he was playing, wasn't it?
It's just, like whenever El Neni's in Europe, he'll score a wonder goal. Whenever he's in the Premier League, he won't score.
Stu saying it's a great pass from Mo. It was.
Yeah.
Beautiful play from him.
That's the other important point, is that we've got players coming out of contracts.
I think Mo's one of them, isn't he?
Yeah, Mo,
Eddie as well.
Mo, Eddie, and Laka. So you're expecting maybe two strikers in, maybe one or two central midfielders in as well over the summer. It'd be interesting to see what happens with the defending side. Don't know if he's going to be set on that.
I mean, I don't envisage many of certainly the first team defenders moving. I can see, we were talking about some of the guys that are out on loan. I wouldn't be surprised some of them making permanent deals, either out on their current loan clubs or elsewhere.
I think Maitland-Niles is going to go.
Yeah,
if I'm honest.
Yeah, probably. For me, I mean, I'll quite happily go a little bit opinionated on him, and I quite like him as a player.
Yeah,
but when you're a pro player and you come into a side like Arsenal, you don't go on Instagram and you say, "Oh, well, you're not picking me." Yeah. I don't get it.
It wasn't that.
As I said, Lee, he's a good player, and
he was trying to get the move, wasn't he? And he wasn't being allowed it, which I can understand the frustration, and the fact that you've done that is fair enough, because you're just trying to tell people out there that you're looking for a club and you're being forced. If you're being forced to stay, almost, it's not right and it's not really fair. Because but at the same time, there's been other people who've had the attitudes before of not playing and just
that's a good ball from Odegaard there. But Nketiah's got it.
See, West Ham still got the ball this end.
Zuma Easily.
Arsenal trying to ask for a free
sorted
kick,
them out
but
there.
not given. Rice.
Went straight at. Is that Tomiyasu? Yeah, I think it is.
It's interesting that we're going this far in. We've not made a sub yet, have we?
No.
No, we've not.
It's kind of a bit shocking as well because I'm trying to think of things that we've done, like attacking wise. Saka got the assist, Martinelli got the other assist.
Oh, Tomiyasu needs treatment, I think.
Oh, that's not good.
He's sitting down, but a physio
every time he comes back, he ends up with an injury. It's party all over again.
And so we do have Cedric on the bench, who actually has done a pretty good job as his backup, hasn't he?
They've rushed him too far. They always do this. They rush him back. And because they rush him back, it causes even more injuries.
I don't know if they rushed him back.
Tomiyasu's coming off, I think. Cedric's coming on for Tommy.
Okay.
Right. Tomiyasu looks fine. I think he's just very tired.
He could be a little tired. I mean, this is his first 75-ish minutes.
Mark Noble's gone off for Souček, so that means that
Smith Rowe's not on yet. Which
no, it's not.
And Rice is
just wonder if Tomiyasu might have just cramped up a little bit. You know, that's what it might have been.
I hope so. I hope it's not an injury.
You wouldn't want to risk it, would you?
It didn't look like it. I just think
This is the other thing. You've got 13 minutes left, and you haven't bothered to make a sub until now. Just you want to see the other two subs come on, but you don't want to see them come on in like the 89th minute when there's like 3 minutes of extra time.
And I know we're winning, but a 2-1 win doesn't mean, especially when the game's not over, a lot can still change. So,
and because it's West Ham as well, like you don't want to.
We've held on in this half, but you cannot write out teams like West Ham when they're very good at attacking.
I mean, they're an excellent side, West Ham.
Who's come on.
Yeah. It's the depth in squad that we were talking about earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, precisely.
And as I said, we need more squad depth next season, especially if we're going to be in Europe.
Yeah, precisely.
Here we go, though. Is that Nketiah or Saka? It's Nketiah! Nketiah again, but Fabianski got a hand to it. I think it's a West Ham, Arsenal corner.
Arsenal to bring the subs on's got to be, says Stu. Yes, we agree. Fresh legs like ESR and Pepe. Yes. Sounds good to me.
Oh, I wouldn't take off Nketiah because this is going to be the chance now. So Nketiah's going, takes the shot, and Fabianski does get a hand to it. But
now that's an interesting comment. Now, but knowing full well that we're behind, what does that mean? We should say.
A Rome style penalty. That's what it means.
Fabianski gets to it. There we go. West Ham players are rushing to Arsenal's half now. Okay.
Right, so I'll get that in a minute. Because
I'm on the delay here. That's the shot.
I'll tell you what, this West Ham corner looks really, the way they've set up for it, I can't tell if it's man marked or it's zonal because they got half of them on the 6-yard box, the other half are on the outside.
Yeah, I agree with Tom there. I think he can't. Yeah, he can't seem to score. Well, it's a shame because I want him to.
Yeah, we all do.
He needs a striker coach, and unfortunately, the best striker coach is at Belgium, and actually the second best striker coach. The first best striker coach is unfortunately at the Netherlands. And he's not, and he's decided that he's not going to be doing anything at the moment until his daughters are all grown up.
Okay,
which is a real shame.
I can't believe I've not told anyone and he mentioned this story yet. I told Lee this, but someone I used to go to college with actually played football with Nketiah when they were young.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Not.
Didn't he used to play in the? He used to play in the Chelsea academy, didn't he? And then
That's absolutely correct. Yes.
Chelsea.
This is when they were like 8 years old or something.
Yeah,
But
Chelsea told him he was too small, didn't they?
They've done the same thing with Declan, didn't they? They released him as well.
Kufal was completely unmarked there. Okay.
Yarmolenko comes on
in our
half.
Arsenal appealing for offside, and it was offside.
Excellent stuff. How long's to go on your clocks, guys?
I've got 9 minutes. Well, 8 minutes and nearly 40 seconds.
I'm at 81 minutes, 43, 44, 45.
Excellent stuff. I'm so and I've been streaming for a constant. Let me see how long that'll be. We're nearly on 4 hours now. I haven't really moved from this seat, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting quite desperate now. It's bad times.
Just as well tomorrow's bank holiday, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah, absolutely. No Tesco Towers for me tomorrow, I can tell you that much. Other supermarkets are available.
Every little helps.
8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go.
You know what? I'm kind of struggling with the man of the match.
Yeah, I think Holding.
Done it again, haven't we?
To be fair, I think that is a good shout.
You've given me that look again.
What? You just went. Well, maybe because you went at me, so I was like, "What's going on there? What have I done?" That's what the look was.
No, it was
because we were in sync again.
Jinx, weren't it?
It was.
Oh, did you say Holding as well?
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Holding, yeah, I agree with you. You agree with me?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Stu. I tell you what, these two gentlemen are putting this together. Actually, it's they're there and there. So
you've done good. I've had a great time here.
Thank you for being here, mate. I appreciate you.
Sort of weird dance that I'm doing because I can't go like that because I have to go like that and
just do the Saka. Shall we there
and there, just there. No, wrong side there.
So we'll have the cannon shatter dance off coming soon.
I do know some of you like to dance to the opening music. I have.
This is the rumour going around.
It's an absolute banger. It's a tune.
It is.
Yes,
it is. Tune.
There's a few.
And as long as the videos play fine, it's all right.
It's quite a bit of a bop. I don't think you've made your full debut if you haven't bopped to the outro or intro.
Exactly. It's the thing to do.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Although when you're on this side of it and you're trying to play it and then trying to end the broadcast, it's a little stressful, I must say.
So what's he given? Is he giving the handball or is he giving the foul?
Are we talking handball to Arsenal?
From what I see, I didn't see that.
Right, so Saka's Saka's gone down injured or almost injured, and he's tried to grab the ball in midair to stop it. So I don't know. It looked like it went to a West Ham free kick. Went for a West Ham free kick in the end.
Okay, but
he was a bit lucky as well because he could have quite easily turned around and given him another yellow there for that.
Let's have a look. El Nini's ball in. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I got to. Yeah. Probably was a handball. You know, we could have had that red card we were talking about.
It's still not cleared, and then he heads it. It's still not out of danger. Saka clears it, but not far. It's not over yet. Okay, we're out of danger, but West Ham still have it.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
I'm not going to jinx it. I'll say it once the game's finished because.
No! What did you do? We can't bring Rob Holding on there. You can't do the 5, 4, 2, 3 now. Because he's already played.
West. Oh no.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh no. Okay, we're carrying on. I thought he pulled it up for something again, but
Mate, I get you. 5 minutes to play. Yes, exactly what I've got on my clock. I can't watch. It's horrible.
5 minutes plus added time.
I know. And it's an Arsenal match, lest we forget.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Oh
no.
He's staying in his corner and then he's giving it the other way. Antonio's going.
Doesn't look injured, but again, like Tomiyasu, he's a bit cramped, I think. He's coming off, I reckon. So which means it's Croydon De Bruyne time.
Gabriel really took one for the team there.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think we're getting some stick here from the Psychic Stew here. You 3 pipe down, he says.
What did he say?
There you go.
I'll tell you what, we'll just sit in silence for the next 5 minutes. Everyone just mute themselves.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Too little too late, I think, but Smith Rowe's on. Well, I say too little too late. We're winning at the moment, but...
We are.
And they're complaining that Saka's taken time off. Well, to be honest, he's played his heart out today.
He came in with us as a slight doubt as well, didn't he? Don't forget.
Yeah.
So,
isn't it another game week as well? So we've got someone midway through.
I think you're right there, but I can't change my my tabs.
No, it's all right. I'll have a quick look.
I'm terrified I'm going to lose the string, to be fair.
No, we've got Leeds. We've got Leeds next.
That's Sunday, isn't it?
Next Sunday, yeah, at 2:00.
So
just want to say best wishes to going out to Stuart Dallas as well, by the way. I don't know if you guys have heard this.
I didn't actually see the injury, but I
haven't seen it yet, but it sounds terrific. So, best wishes go out to Dallas, and he's, I hope he makes a full recovery. We've seen enough terrible injuries in our stint as Arsenal fans.
You know what happened? Was it just like a break, or was it a
leg break? I think, yeah.
It's always not nice, and it's horrible when it happens. That's going to be a year out of his career as well, and I think he's just in his 30s now, so
he might find it difficult. Yes,
he might give it one more. He might see how it goes with his recovery, and then decide what to do with the career. Bowen giving his head a good scratch.
Tom's going to be there for the Leeds. Yeah, Stuart Dallas. Tom is the injury we're talking about. Yeah, it looked bad. Get Walter as soon as this Joe. Yeah. So yeah, just to answer Tom. Yeah. Was talking. As I was talking to my brother earlier on, the news came up, so it looked bad. So
we should also send condolences to the Raiola family as well after the announcement of that. What was a bit superficial was the fact that they reported that he died and he was actually in hospital, and then he actually died a couple of yesterday, wasn't it? So
the day after, wasn't it? Yeah. He would have been absolutely at the front of everything going on in the summer. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. So yeah, it's very sad.
That's it. Tavares just play Sunday.
There seems to be a little scrap on the pitch here. The players are fighting. There seems to be a very heated confrontation there between Nketiah and one of the West Ham players there.
It's only one way to settle a confrontation like that, mate.
Yeah, there's definitely a fight going on now. Cresswell and Eddie. We've got 3 West Ham fans, and they're all getting involved now.
Oh my God, Rice and Nketiah.
I don't know what's worse.
Oh no!
I don't know what's worse, because half the Arsenal team didn't turn up until half the you got the other West Ham players all coming in at the same time.
Rice is still shouting at Nketiah.
He's giving the yellow card, And he's still going on. Declan Rice is having a go now.
Yeah, he's still mouthing off.
I don't like this because I'm not seeing it.
This is
I see
ridiculous.
the Congo is about to come on.
This is ridiculous.
Why's Cresswell got? Is it? Yeah, it's Nketiah by his throat like that.
Fair play to Odegaard. Odegaard's turned around and literally said, "Look, leave it. Focus on what you've got to do now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Good from my captain. That's taking a bit of getting used to as well, by the way.
I don't want to lose our Reds here because this is what's going to happen now. We're going to end up with a load of.
I'd probably want to replace Eddie here. Look at this. What? And fair play to. Is that Fornals, isn't it? Who's telling his own player to leave it out. It is his own player telling him to leave it out.
Yeah.
Rice has actually lost that.
Odegaard's gone off for Lokonga,
4 minutes
so I have
of
no
added
idea
time.
who's the captain now.
It's replaced Odegaard, really?
Yeah, Lokonga for Odegaard. I don't think that's the right move, if I'm honest.
No.
Okay, well, that leaves a couple of questions in the air.
Stoppage time.
Like, okay, who's got the captain's armband?
A 94th minute and 1 second equaliser is going to happen.
£5 on any to lay him out.
That board went up way too late. So I have a feeling this is going to go to the 6th minute at 96 minutes.
Oh. It better end soon, I can tell you that, gentlemen.
Someone needs their tea.
It's not a tea I need, but it's something that rhymes with it.
Should we clip that for the end of the season shows?
Absolutely.
Yes. If this was Twitch, that was
get it in the blooper show coming up.
Here. Good pass to. Oh, here we go. Smith Rowe. He's still got the ball. Smith Rowe still got it. We're passing it here. Who was that? Was that Tavares or Lokonga?
I'll tell you what, Antonio's got a hell of a long throw on him. And here we go, Tavares charging through. Lovely ball to Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe did brilliant to keep the ball there.
Yeah, he's faked Rice. He's found Nketiah. He's found Lokonga. That's gone over.
It's gone over. So you've probably got about 30 seconds to play over there, right?
Yes, but I'm at 3 minutes, 93 minutes, 48 seconds. West Ham are in our area. They look like they want to do a big old cross in and equalise. That's what they're trying to do here.
They better not. I'll be very upset.
Cross comes in. It's cleared. Come on. Just take it to the corner flag. Just do it. We need the win.
You got two options. Either just boost it up the other end of the pitch to waste time, or just kick it out. Keep kicking it out. Every second you waste is how it's going. I know if it's the other way around, you don't want it that way.
So what a fight this has been from West Ham as well. After they played on Thursday night, they've had a really, really good match against us there.
Rob Holding gets man of the match.
I tell you what,
they've been listening to us, Bosch. That's what it is, mate.
This West Ham team, okay, they've lost, but they put up a good fight.
They're improving all the time. Fair play to them.
I think in terms of who was the better side in the second half, we may have edged it. We certainly attacked more in the second half. So whatever Arteta was saying in his team talk, he certainly got that right.
I think one of our kids said if we could score in the first 10 or 20 minutes, that would help. But it's just, I'll tell you what, this West Ham team are going to go to Frankfurt with a lot of confidence. This was a good
full time. We win.
Come on!
What a win for us. That is a very important win.
Full time in a minute, so I'm guessing
sensational. It definitely is not going to go in the record books as one of our greatest ever wins, is it? Let's be
No,
fair.
it was a very nerve-wracking game to watch, especially the first half when we weren't very good. But we definitely improved in the second half.
Yeah, my full time's
I
gone
think
as
we were
well.
the better side in the second half, so first half we didn't look very good. Second half, I think we deserved that. So
absolutely, and goals from unusual sources, gentlemen, as well.
Yeah, 2 of our centre halves. So
especially Rob, but
all
don't think he's
our attack.
It's one of them, isn't it? 2-1, let's have it. But I mean, there you go. So we keep the pressure up on Tottenham. Obviously, after their win today against Leicester, which I'm looking forward to seeing later on, I must say. But you know, we've got that 4th place at the moment. Who knows where it's going to go? So we got Leeds next on Sunday. That should be a fun watch. Before then, the ladies' team are playing Tottenham in the North London derby. I'm sure we'll be covering it on this channel. Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you for your last words and where can they find you? Let's go to our guest underneath us first. Bosh, Bertie. Your final thoughts and where they can find you, please.
Well, it was like I said, first half we weren't that good. Second half we definitely improved, and I thought Rob Holding deserved to get man of the match. As for my plugs, you can find me on Twitter at PoshBertie. That's one word, all lowercase. You can find me on Instagram at Bertie.Wanless. And that's the socials I use now pretty much.
Fantastic.
Do not add me on Facebook because that's very private. And
absolutely. Matt, I want to say big thank you to you for being here for the whole afternoon. You've been amazing. Your final thoughts and where they can find you, please.
Yeah, no, another tough game, another tough win. Well done to the women and the men today. If it wasn't for this man that was hosting and for many others, a lot of us wouldn't be here in the chat talking and having nice little fun games. So yeah, congrats to both of us for making it through. Enjoy your break. Enjoy your Easter.
Enjoy Christmas, everyone.
Enjoy your bank holiday. If you want to follow me, my Twitter handle is @MattLR28.
Again, thank you everybody who's been in the chat. Last comment here from Tom. Good marathon, lads. Glad to have a run along with you. Hi, guys. This has been one of the most extraordinary afternoons of my life. I'm going to say that. I never thought for 1 minute starting this year I'll be on the YouTube for over 4 hours talking Arsenal. I've absolutely loved this. Massive thank you to these two gentlemen and to everybody here. Just keep chatting and thank you very much for being here.